Hey guys, it's Kennedy, and for today's video I have another collection of Tsum Tsums to show you guys. On September 6th, Disney released the Villain set. There are 8 in total, and I only have 7 of them, but I'll explain that later. Let's just get started. I do just want to mention that 4 out of the 8 of these guys that are in this set have been released prior to this in their own respective sets. So Lady Tremaine, Cruella De Vil, Ursula, and Evil Queen have been in their own sets. But now they're all together in this Villains one, and they do look different than the first release of the Tsum, so they're not identical, but that's something to note, that they have been released before, so there's a few different versions that are on the market somewhere. First up, we have the Evil Queen, and don't know why, but she's one of my favorites. I've just kind of always liked the Evil Queen. And a couple of years ago, I even wanted to dress up like her for Halloween. I didn't, I went with Maleficent instead. But one day I'll come back to it. But yeah, I never picked her up when they had the first Snow White set, so I figured I would do this one. And I wish I had the rest of the Snow White set. I regret not buying those. The only other character I have that I picked up at Target was Dopey, so now I have Dopey and the Evil Queen, but it's good for now. Then we have Lady Tremaine, and she is another one that I actually really like. I didn't pick up the Cinderella set either. This is just showcasing the ones that I clearly didn't pick up because I wasn't really collecting Tsums at the time, and now I wish I had picked them up. But I do have a few from the Cinderella set. I have like the Fairy Godmother. I think I have a couple of the mice, like Susie. Do I have Lucifer? Can't remember. So like kind of random ones. But I like Lady Tremaine. I love her outfit and just like the collar and everything. It's super cute, and the way that they did all of their eyes, if you can see, like they gave them like some mad cat eye eyeliner. It's really cute, and I just love too, like if you look at the first versions of like Lady Tremaine, Cruella De Vil, all of them, they don't look necessarily as villainous as they do in this set. So I like that they changed that. I then have Cruella De Vil, and I honestly wasn't even gonna buy her, but when I was picking up these Tsums today, just at the last second I was like, and Cruella too, because I couldn't leave without her. I do have her and a couple of the puppies. I think they only released like a handful of them, but I bought her and 2 puppies when they went on sale like a year and a half ago. But I love her, even though I have her already. This one is different. She has like the yellow jacket. I think it's so cool, and just like, I guess her shoes, and if she's wearing like gloves, they're red. I don't know. Very cute, and this whole Tsum is so soft. Like I just am obsessed with this one. I mention it every time. Tsums with hair or fur like are just extra cute and just my favorite, and this one's just amazing. It's so soft. And her eyes. Look at that. Next up, I have Jafar as the Red Genie, and honestly, he's pretty scary. Like, I get scared by everything. I'm such a baby, but I just think like, he's pretty terrifying. But I picked him up because I already have the entire Aladdin collection that released last year, so I figured it would be really cool to have Jafar as the Red Genie with that set too, because I have the regular Jafar. So I thought that would be super cool, and yeah, I don't like Jafar. He mean, but I thought this was cool. Next, we have Dr. Facilier, and to be honest, he's not one of my favorite characters. Just in general, I'm not a huge fan of Princess and the Frog to begin with, but yeah, it's not one of my favorites. Just kind of wish he wasn't part of the set. I almost wish that they would have put, I know they would never, but they could have put Ursula's sister, Morgana, because she's still a villain. She's bad. She's in the Little Mermaid 2, Return to the Sea with Melody. I think that would have been cool, as opposed to putting Ursula back in this set. And Ursula, even though I love Little Mermaid, is like the only one that I didn't get, because she looks almost the same as the original one. The only thing is she has a big crown on her head now and the trident on the side, so obviously she stole the trident. But yeah, didn't really feel obligated to buy that one. I might change my mind if it goes on sale one day. But for now, I don't need it. I'm trying to have self-control, okay? And the last two that I have are both Maleficent, so it's Maleficent as her like regular form and then her as a dragon, which is really cool. I love Maleficent and I keep saying her name. She's just one of my favorites. So the dragon one, pretty cool. Like the wings, face again, a little terrifying. I get it, she's a dragon, so it makes sense, but like, don't need to see that all the time. But her as her like regular human form is really cool, and I love that it's based off of the animated one where she has like the greenish kind of skin. That one's really cool. She's just one of my favorite characters. I love this. I've done just a little bit of research on this, but I know that when pictures of these Villain Tsums first kind of seemed to be leaked online, there was the one that was Captain Hook with TikTok Croc, and that was honestly the only one that I wanted at first, but when the whole incident happened in the resort and stuff, I get why they took it out of the collection, but I so wish they still had it because it's so funny, and I love Captain Hook. And TikTok, like that was all I needed as a Tsum. So I hope one day they can bring it back because that was the one that I wanted. And I realized that initially when I think pictures were kind of like released or whatever, Cruella De Vil wasn't a part of that. So I'm assuming that she was the one that replaced Captain Hook. Regardless, this is a pretty cool set, but yeah. Those are my 2 cents on that. They did also release like a medium-sized dragon Maleficent, which is cool, but did not pick it up because the small one was plenty for me. But that is it for my video today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And feel free to leave your favorite villain in the comments below. I would love to talk to you guys. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. But I got Chip the same time my friend got 2 chips because he got 2 boxes, and so I called them the Chiplets. It was sad but a little funny, so I'm sorry because I know he's gonna watch this. And subscribe to my channel